Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Wednesday, the 1st of August 2018. So yesterday, you can see the market was up and then it was down, finishing around the 131 area, still stuck in this sideways range. No surprise there really. So holes at the moment. On the intraday, you can see the market trading and sitting on the DP level there. Market breaking through both the averages with professional buying and eventually working its way up to the R1. 80% of the time the market will reverse from here and stop and reverse, and you see that happening yesterday, and if not it will consolidate before then moving higher. News today, lots today, all red as well. And the most important one today is going to be this one, federal funds rate. It's going to remain unchanged, but the market will be waiting for this one. Anything else that manufacturing from the UK, that's more or less unchanged. And then it's over to the US. So usually, and what we've seen for the last few months, is the market tends to move higher before the news, but you can't guarantee that. But given the way this market's trading at the moment, let's just switch and go to the daily chart. You can see they're desperate to get the market moving back to the upside. Down at the moment on the overnight, still finding resistance at this 76% and the 25,495. So it'll be interesting to see if the market can break through to the upside. It's not a live meeting. There's not really much chance of rates actually going up today when they make the announcement, but any excuse will be used to try and drive this market to the upside. No doubts about that. They want this as high as they can before they have to start unloading the balance sheets, the Fed balance sheet, that is, at $4 trillion, 50 billion a month from October. So, and Trump also needing to borrow another $1 trillion to keep the government open as well. So everything they can do to keep this moving to the upside, they're going to do that. And yesterday they did a pretty good job of it. So the market moved higher in the pre-market session and then traded sideways with the market breaking out. And then you can see you've got these sort of sideways pattern developing here, and again going to the R1 level before stopping once more as well. So what you see in the quieter times, the market will move from the DP level to the R1, just beyond it there, and then sideways, and then you see the market coming back. They brought the market back on the overnight. No idea what this is, but it's since come back down as well. That's a 150 point drop on the overnight, but you can see how the market tested and is now being brought back. You can see we've got a bit of an uptrend going there. Got to break through the 200 bar moving average, and at the moment we're above the DP as well, and the psychological level of 25,400 there as well. And in Bitcoin, lower yesterday. No surprise there to me. As I said, there's got to be some sort of pullback in this market. It can't just go up after the big move from last September to December of 20,000. It needs to come back, and this would be my first area of support, which we're just at the moment, or just below. And then what I would do is draw in the next one down, which is going to be here. So this is another area where I would expect the market to find support should it continue lower. This is going to be a crucial area should prices move down to here. But certainly, in my opinion, for what it's worth, as I said yesterday, you can see you've got the market off this high down to here. You've got, if I can draw it in, let me just see if I can do this. There must be another high next to it then, so it's off this bar and down to here, and you can see the market 76% there, where the market stops and now has moved lower. So I would expect, as I say, this market to continue lower for a bit. And I don't know about coming back down to the recent lows, but like I said before, there's something odd about this market not having any sort of blow off volume down in the lows, and that's important because that's how markets have worked before. But that said, of course, we are dealing with something that is brand new. Cryptocurrencies have never had this situation before, so we don't know how it's going to spark another rally. Normally you would get a climatic blow off to the downside and then it would move higher, and we simply just didn't get that here. So whether we get another retest of the lows, I don't know, but certainly this is going to be an interesting area. 6644, 7514, we're through that at the moment. Of course the market can reverse off that and find a bit of support as well. Right, that will do it for this one. If there's anything else to report, I will let you know. Keep an eye on the FOMC this evening, and we've got Carney and UK interest rates tomorrow, which I think were forecast and predicted to rise by 0.25%, which seems slightly odd given that the Parliament's in recess, and I know they're not anything to do with the government. They're supposed to be independent. Yes, I believe that when I see it as well, but it just seems slightly odd that they would throw a rate rise in during the summer recess. Yeah, and just looked up actually, you can see that I was correct there. There is a forecast of increasing interest rates by 0.25% to 0.5, so let's see if it happens. Interesting. Right, that will do it for this one. And like I say, if I see anything, I'll let you know. Other than that, as ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.